Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be episode 16 of Silverrun Forest, and I know it has been a hot minute, to say the least, since I've last recorded an episode. So a couple of things as we get going here. First off, I am at DJ's house, and there he is, and he's watching me record while he eats his breakfast, which is fries and wings, which I love it. Leftover fries and wings, which is awesome. But it's been fun hanging out with DJ. I'm trying to get a few videos pre-recorded as we get ready to head off to FarmCon here in a couple of days. Which is going to be awesome. But a couple notes, since I'm not at my house, I am at DJ's house recording this. I will note that it might sound a little bit different, so I apologize for that. Actually, it'll probably sound better, I'll be completely honest with you guys. But regardless of that, I also want to note that I forgot my sticky notes. So the payments that we've been making on our truck, I think we have 8 left, and I think it was $1,400 a month. So I'm just going to say that's it. Also, I think our rent for our place that we're staying in game here is $100 a day, so or $100 a month. So I'm going to stick with that number, and we get a 40-60 split off the logs that we're hauling for Richard here on the map. So I think that's what we're doing, and I'm going to say that our contract with him runs out in November, where we've been working for him for I think 12 months or close to that by that point. So we're just going to rock and roll with those numbers. Another thing, just forewarning. I am planning to do this series for another probably 5 to 10 episodes. So just note that. If you guys want it, if there's a lot of you that want to see it go further than that, I'm happy to keep going. But I think that's right about where I want to kind of get going. So we're probably just over halfway done with the series right now is the plan. But regardless of that, I do need to actually bump my time up to 5 times. And we are going to harvest some trees today, as we're doing every day, because this is a forestry series. So that's all we do on here. But yeah, so we're gonna harvest some more trees today, hopefully get some of those cleared out, and just basically today is just gonna be kind of just me. I'm probably gonna do a fair amount off camera today, just because I'm trying to get some stuff done to get some trees cleared out here. We have a lot of trees everywhere. The terrain is actually very unforgiving up here. We also have a lot of stumps out here we might want to clear out at some point today too, in game here, so we'll see about that. But yeah. And a lot of these trees are now starting to get in places that are more difficult to access. So if you remember from the map here, if we go up here, this is the plot we're working on, is plot 25, but we're working around this area. And I think we've gotten out to kind of about this range here. And then we have a lot of stuff downhill that we could go get, which we might. We also could get some of the, oh, I don't know if I want to get all those trees back there, but I might actually try to go up the road here. We might try to do some more logging up over here, because I think this up here will be a little bit easier for us to get access to. So actually, you know what? Just to start off, let's just go ahead and hop in our pickup truck and we'll go scout that out a little bit, just to see how that's going to go up there. Because I think if we find a better spot to work in, we'll do a little better. And actually, good Lord, look at our fuel as well. We probably should get some fuel while we're out, or we're gonna run out pretty quick here. Oop, I'm just gonna drive over that boulder. That's what I meant to do. So no worries there. We're just gonna keep rock and roll. It's probably one on the crash counter if we had one going. Everything's great though. Oop, and there's another boulder, so that's another one on the crash counter. All right, we're gonna drive in cab, pretend like we're real people. If the game, there we go, it loaded in there. Oh, my door's open while I'm driving too. That's something. See if we can shut that. There we go. Probably want that closed while we're driving down the road. All right. Beautiful. So yeah, I know our original plan on this series was to build a logging empire, but I think that's going to be, if we were going to do that, this is probably going to be like a 40 or 50 episode series to actually get that done. So I don't know if we're going to go quite that hardcore. I think it's probably just going to be better if we invest our efforts other ways and other things. I do have a plan for where we're going to go next after we're done here, so I'm excited about that. Okay, and of course there's no fuel nearby anyways. I guess we could go down and get some at Richard's place down there, but okay, so yeah, right here is actually, it's already a little bit better up here if we wanted to start working our way across here. There is a hill here, but we could bring the logs down the hill. There's quite a few actually right here next to the road that we could grab pretty easily. Wanted to get those, and again, it does loop around. We might actually go check out that over. Our fuel is literally flashing at us. Okay, we need to just go get fuel, or we're gonna have a lot more issues. We're probably gonna run out of fuel. I'm gonna go get some from Richard. I'll just pay him back later. We'll just drive down to the bottom and grab that real quick. So, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get some fuel. Then I'm gonna come back up here to the top, and then yeah, then we'll keep scouting out some areas. So I'll see you guys here in just a second while I go get some fuel. All right, and we are heading back up. We got some new fuel here.
He cheated it in. I saw him do it.
I actually did. We ran out of fuel on the way because I was talking to DJ while I left the truck on in the game. So I just paid Richard for the fuel and F12'd it in. So I didn't have to deal with it. But regardless of that.
You didn't even pay for it!
I did! I took 120 out. Don't listen to DJ. You shouldn't listen to him. Except for Farm Sim News. That's the only thing you should listen to. Though I will say our truck won't shift up. Can we do that? Can we go faster than 10? Our truck's literally broken. This is, I am not doing this. I want it to shift up. It should be a manual shift here. Literally driven so many things on here. I don't know what's going on today. Everything's fine though. Gear shift mode, automatic. Okay. Okay, just doesn't want to shift. It's broken. Oh, there it goes. Now it's shifted. That was weird. Okay. Well, this is because I complained about it. They decided it needed to shift now. Okay, so up here, lots of trees to get through here, I think. But let's go, that little kind of dirt road that's on the back side of the property, let's go check that out. I think it's going to be rough through there, but we just want to find a good area that's going to have a lot of trees that are easy for us to cut down. So we're going to head up this way. And this is not looking good so far, but we could get up here and it'd be a little bit better. Alright, there's a cliff on one side, that's always good, and a steep hill on the other. So this is probably not the ideal place. There's a lot of trees along here, though, that would be easy to grab, but I just don't think that's going to be ideal for us. Yeah, it's literally terrible. That is one thing. I love Silverrun Forest, but it is so difficult to do forestry on rough terrain. It's definitely it's a good challenge, don't get me wrong. And it's honestly more realistic, but it is definitely just more of a challenge and more difficult to do. But okay, and there's the shop down there. But so up here on the right, actually, there was quite a few trees that are pretty easy to get across through here. We might actually come up here and start working our way up this way. We'll kind of have to see here, but I think we'll go up next to the road first, probably for this episode, and we'll start grabbing those trees because I think that'll be a good spot to go. So let's drive back up. We'll ditch this. We got to bring all the equipment over, which is going to be, oh, I need to go this way. Which is going to be, this is the second time I missed this turn today. Which is going to be definitely a bit of a hassle to get it all over there, but I think it'll be fine. And actually, one thing, this area right through here actually be really easy to knock out too. So actually might come up and grab this area on our way and just work our way down from there. I think that'll be what we'll do. That's now my 5th plan and my 12th boulder that I've hit, so it should all be good. And actually, yeah, right along there, the other side of this kind of pond is actually looks pretty straightforward to do, so I think that'll be a good spot for us to work. So I'm just going to park this guy off the side, turn it off for sure. It's already burnt through, good lord, it's already burnt through a quarter of a tank, and we've just been driving around for 6 minutes, if that. No, 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes driving kills it. Okay, we'll just take this down there first. So obviously this is what we're going to have to use first here, so make sure I got, remember how to use this thing. Yeah, 12-meter length is terrible, actually. I did testing on this. So 8 meters is what we're going to stick with. I think that's a good middle ground there, and then we're going to turn that on, and we should be good to go. So, perfect. Okay. And we will head over here, and we are gonna, the problem is that the trees are gonna want to roll down the hill, which is part of the issue we're running into. Okay, there we go. And I think it's Z. Nope, that folds it. Never mind. That's not it. O is the right one. That's right. Okay. So I'll get it over there. I do love the auto kind of setup there. Oh. That was a heavy tree. Alright, we'll back ourselves up maybe. This tree is not wanting to come out. We're having all sorts of issues here today. I might just actually just plop it down there. Yeah, that might actually be just the place to go. I don't think we're going to be able to take this too far because it's so heavy. There we go. Okay. That's good, 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 good. Just grab an archery. That actually worked out perfect lengthwise as well. try to get all of our trees kind of in that area. Problem is we have some of these trees that are going to be in the way, so actually what we're going to do as well, because these guys are going to drive me absolutely crazy. Can we... This one we can. So we'll chop that one down. I'm just going to chop it up in little pieces. That's okay. Well, I'm going to try to get rid of this one here. I'm not allowed to cut this tree. It must not be on our property. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And where's the big part of that? Here we go. Okay, so this guy, we'll make another pile of like junk trees somewhere in the area. Oh boy. We honestly should get like a wood chipper. That'd be the perfect kind of scenario there, but I don't think it'll be worth our hassle. Okay. So this guy, I don't think we can, yeah, we can't cut this guy down. The downy service berries are my least favorite tree, as you guys know by now, because they're just obnoxious and always in the way. This tree we can get out of the way though. And then so what we'll do is we'll go grab our stump grinder on the back of that one tractor that we have up there, and we'll bring that down here, try to get rid of the downy service berry and a couple of these stumps as we're going, just to make our life a little bit easier, because if we get the stumps out of the way, that'll make it a little bit better for us here. So let's go grab that tractor. Perfect. Start this baby up. I do love this tractor. This was a fantastic addition to the game, I think, with the Platinum expansion. Alright, we'll get down here. I also actually honestly need to grab the hydraulic breaker and get it up here and actually clear out some of this junk as well. Some of the whatchamacallit, some of these boulders up here. There we go, that was perfect. Okay, we'll get rid of, there should be a couple stumps in here as well. Problem is you lose them, and then you hit them later, and that's how you find them. But there's a couple over here, we go. There we go. Should be able to knock this one out as well. Perfect. Just knock a couple of these guys out. These trees are smaller, so we're not going to do a lot with them. There's that other stump I was looking for. There we go. Alright. So those are out of the way. So let's park this guy out of the way as well. And actually what we'll do is we'll park him up here. See if we can climb over this real quick. Because we'll need something to push the logs up against when we go to load them. So I'll just park him right there. Alright, there we go. And then I'm actually going to bring the wheel loader and truck down here, just to get them staged. Run a little bit quicker here. There we go. So I'll bring this truck down first here. All right. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be more of a pain to get some. I think moving down there will be helpful for us, because it's been a bit of a pain to draw or to drag some of these logs up the hills and stuff through here. This is just not super friendly terrain to log on. That is for sure. So we'll pull right off here. That should be perfect. Turn that guy off. Then we'll run up and grab the wheel loader. There we go. It would be nice if we had a nicer wheel loader, that's for sure. Be a little bit easier to grab more logs, I think, but this works for now. Okay, and well, I'm just going to stage him down here, so that way if any of the logs start to kind of roll down the hill, this will hopefully stop them. Unless we don't stop going down the hill either. This is not going well. Come on, you can do it. Oh no! Oh, I can't stop! Oh, that was almost really bad. This wheel loader's the worst. You can do it, come on. Oh, that was almost really bad. I mean, it honestly was pretty bad, but it could have been worse, I guess. There we go. All right. You can just stay right there. Please don't move. Okay. All right. So this should work out a lot better for us. Let's grab another tree here. We'll just grab this little one if we can. Actually, may not let us grab this one. This might be too small. Oh no, it's got it. We got it. I'll let it stage itself because it doesn't like where I put it. There we go. Try to get that somewhat lined up there. And I'm hoping, because we're doing 8-foot lengths, I'm hoping we make a little bit more off of the trees we're getting. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, we've been going for a while now. I'm going to go ahead and put a break in here. I'm going to get a truckload done, and then I'll bring you guys back in when it's time to get those sold off, and that'll probably be this episode. But yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things. We're going to keep going on Silverrun Forest for the time being. We still want to make some good money and get some good logging done, and I'm hoping we can still use some of the larger equipment on here, since that was kind of our whole purpose. So we'll get to that at some point as well, though it might be while we're working for Richard, so just be aware of that. But yeah, I'll see you guys here in a bit. I'm going to get some logging done. Alright, so we do have a full load of logs-ish right now. It isn't quite as full as we normally have, because normally we're doing 12-meter lengths. Obviously, we did 8-meter lengths this time. I think overall, we're going to make more money anyways doing this, because we're going to get more logs per tree and everything like that, and I think we're just going to get better lengths and everything. So I think this is just going to be better for us. But let's go ahead and take a look at where we should sell these guys. Okay, wood prices. What is a good price? Yeah, okay, the price is fine. 1,087 at the paper factory. We might do that. However, I think that's going to be a tricky one to get to. Yeah, paper factory down there. So, I think from where we're at, I think, oh goodness, we need that road there. So I think we head up. I just don't know which ones are. Because I know that's down on the stream, so this goes above it. So we need one of these roads here, but I think we can get off there to get to it. So that is a way. Yeah, I think this road will go down there. This road will definitely go down there. So we'll just drive down here, take that road up over to it. So that'll be the easiest way to go about it, I think. So let's drive over there. We'll get this sold off. I'll keep you guys in here. It's usually pretty chaotic when I'm trying to transport logs. So we'll try not to obviously roll the truck, because that will be a problem. All right, there we go. We're on the road. That should help us out at least a little bit. And we still want to make decent time, so we want to be quick, but not too quick, I suppose is probably the best way to put it. So we got to be careful on corners, but once we get down here on the straightaway, it should be pretty easy for us to get this rocking and rolling. But yeah. And if you guys haven't already, check out the video I posted about the new premium edition, or premium expansion of the game that has been announced. So make sure you guys check that video out on my channel. But very exciting.
He hasn't made the video at the time of recording this yet.
DJ's right. I have not made the video yet, but I know for a fact this episode of Silverrun Forest will come out after that video. It's been released for a while. So I just thought I'd mention it in there because we just got the email from Giants about it. But anyhow, it's all good. That's hilarious. Yeah, so sometimes I just am able to plan ahead that good. That's just how good I am. So I just try, you know? But Anyhow, if you guys want to pre-order it, I do have a link down below in the description to be able to do that. Or if you're going to buy any DLCs from Farming Simulator 22 or 19, if you're still playing old school, I'm all about it. Make sure you guys use code FarmerCop at checkout. It all goes to support the channel. So I do appreciate that when you guys do that to get the Giants version of the game. That is awesome. Helps me out. Unfortunately, if you're on console, you can't do it. But all of you PC players, you definitely need to get that version of the game or that version of the expansion. So make sure you guys are doing that because it does. Oh, did we go? We need to go where? We need to. Oh, we don't want to go this way. This is going to add a lot to our trip. We need to back up. That's good. Glad I noticed it now. So we wanted to take a left there. All good. All good. There we go. Okay, perfect. But yeah, so we'll get this sold off, and that'll probably end this episode in terms of, because we're going to be out of time. Basically, is going to be the thing we're going to run into here. When it is February 1st, actually, so the one thing I did forget to do is pay rent and pay our truck payment for this month. So I do need to do that, actually. That is a good point. Oh, goodness, that is not quite the road I thought we were going to have going across there, but apparently it's going to be fine. Yeah, well, actually, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to have a lot of issues there. Okay, and I think we need to turn into there. So that's... Thankfully, this truck is pretty good at making tight corners, so that we should be able to turn in there no problem. There we go. Okay. Oh, do we not fit? Oh, no, we're too tall to go through there. All right, so we got to loop around the other side. Well, before I forget again, let's go ahead and pay our rent for the month, and then we need to pay that truck payment. So there we go. That took those out of there, and I'm going to mark off another truck payment. So we have 7 to go, which actually, 7 times 1,400. Let's just do the math on that real quick. We might as well just pay the truck off because we don't have a lot left to do on it. So let me just pull up a calculator here. So that's another $9,800, which let's just pay the truck off. There we go. All right, truck is paid off. That's easy peasy. We have the money. We might as well do it. So that way it's all taken care of. We might actually be able to haul some iron ore as well. We need to look into that. See if we can do some of that. We'll probably end up doing that next episode here. Okay. So I've never sold here before. So I'm assuming we are just going to pull into here. The truck fits under there, so that actually works out really well. Okay. It's letting me lift that? Do I have super strength on? I do. I don't know if I have that on. Okay. So what? Let's see how that goes. Okay, 23,887. So we didn't do great, to be completely honest. So we need to take 60% of that away. So 23,887 times 0.6. 14,332 we need to take out of our account, which needs to go to Richard. So 14,322. So let's take that out. 14,322. Okay. So that's going to Richard. We're at 84,000. So we're not doing too bad. It definitely could be better. I think we should, yeah, we'll fit under here now that we got the wood off of here. So, yeah, but that is going to be episode 16 for us. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.